Okay, let's discuss further. USMLE examinations. Now, in the history of examination, these are the longest exams. These are very popular. In fact, the students whose parents are doctors, they usually recommend, even if they don't want their son or daughter to go to America, make their wards prepare for USMLE. Why? Because this is the most practical exam, the most patient oriented exam. So we always tell all our students who prepare with us, when you are preparing for USMLE, from day one, start believing that you are wearing your doctor's coat, your stethoscope, and start thinking like a doctor. Why am I studying anat? Why am I studying histology? Why am I studying embryology? How it is going to impact the way I will treat my patient? Because USMLE exams are all about patient-centered knowledge. USMLE exams are all about your specific information of the subject knowledge and how you are utilizing it to solve a patient case. Step 1, basic medical science subjects. Step 2, CK, clinical subjects. Step 1, passing marks is 194. Step 2, CK is 209. What is the portion of step 1? The first 2 years of MBBS portion. Okay, very simple. I want to know much in detail, no problem. There is a handout attached to your profile. Just download that handout. Everybody, you will get every information about USMLE much in detail. Okay, download this handout, all of you, for your reference. Okay, so you can see your the step 1 exam is 8 hours. So in history of exam, these are long exams. Step 2 CK 9 hours. What is the portion of step 1? The first 2 years MBBS. Step 2 CK, the final year MBBS. So what does a smart student do? Prepare for step 1 in first and second year, appear in third year. Prepare for CK in final and internship year, appear in internship year. That should be your strategy. Okay, people who have to give the next exam or NEET PG. NEET PG is all the subjects together, but USMLE is divided, and that is why you have flexibility. Okay, you prepare this much and you appear in the third year. That's how your plan should be. But the point is, your orientation has to be very clear. Because in USMLE every question is an MCQ. So now it is not a single question which will be only on anat, only on biochemistry. The questions are based on organ system. Because when a patient comes to you, he has some issue with his some system, okay? Whether it is gastro, cardio, nervous. So let's say somebody has issue with their renal system. So you need to know kidneys anatomy. You need to know the blood and urine's pathology, physiology, biochemistry. You need to know what drugs to be administered. So pharmacology. So one single MCQ, you need to know multiple subject ka knowledge. That is why these are not easy exams. For whom? For those who just memorize it, ratify it without understanding. But those who want to be a genuine doctor, for them these are one of the most easier examination. Why? Because they actually want to think like a doctor. Okay, so this is something very important. Please understand this clearly. How would be the integration of subjects? No, so it is not that one block has one subject. No, every block will have all the questions. In fact, the system is developed in such a way that in one block, in the first block, if you are weak in a particular subject or organ system, next block will have more questions from there. Okay, these 40 questions per block are from all subjects integrated. Okay, and those who want to see the sample of the exam format, I will show you. Very simple. Those who want to try it out also, they can actually click on the free trial tab on the Moksh platform and actually can experience the Moksh platform. Okay, where you yourself, because in the free trial you can actually attend any of the live lectures, you can watch the recording, you can actually appear the test also. So Moksh free trial has access to these live lectures. Moksh free trial has access to the videos and USMLE style questions. So at any point of time you feel like appearing the questions, open this free trial access of Moksh and start appearing the questions either by subjects or by organ system, and you'll be, actually you can experience how the exams are. Okay, so don't worry about that. The next question is, how is the marking scheme? Okay, the marking scheme for step 1 CK and step 3 is like a scale based exam. Okay, step 1 has 280 questions, step 2 CK has 318 questions, and CS is in fact a 2-day exam. Okay, it's a different exam, but all of them are marked on a scale of 140 to maximum 280. That's the range. I mean, it can go up to 300, but it is not out of. Okay, so minimum everybody will get 140. Depending on your performance, the scale keeps on increasing. So if your around 60% answers are right, you pass. In step 1 the passing marks is 194. In CK the passing marks is 209. Okay, but the good score is 240, the marks at which people get their residency. Okay, but if you appear the exam and if you just pass, let's say you get 195, you cannot improve the score for 7 years. So you have only one attempt if you pass. Okay, now there are a few changes which have happened in the USMLE recently. In February it was announced that the step 1 exam will become pass and a fail. What does that mean? So there is a expectation that this exam, currently where the passing rate of exam is almost 83%, this passing rate might come down, which means this exam will become a little difficult. That is the anticipation. Second anticipation is the minimum marks to pass might increase. There is no official confirmation, but because if it is becoming only pass and a fail, then there has to be some barrier, right? Secondly, the CK exam still will have 240 marks. There's no change in that. Target of step 3 also will be 240. Another change which has come, that due to COVID, the CS exam has been suspended. So they might come with a newer version. We don't know. They are planning to do that in the next 1 year. What is the new version? We are not aware. Okay. Another important thing is that, earlier if somebody used to fail, there were 5 more attempts to appear. Now they have reduced it to 3 more attempts. Okay, so if you fail, you can appear again. You have 3 more chances, but the problem is these are very expensive exams to fail. Plus if you fail, then your chances of PG decreases. Okay, in fact that is why on the Moksh platform we don't allow students to take this blind risks. Everybody does all the mistakes and all the things on the Moksh platform itself. So because these exams actually happen every day throughout the year, so when the student want to give the exam, he or she can check whether am I ready or not. So student sees their own performance on this platform. Okay, so they check on the very platform, okay, what is the predicted score, am I ready, what are my strong areas, weak areas, and then decide when to appear the exam. The system helps them. There is an artificial intelligence based software which throws more and more question on the weaker areas. Whichever section I am weak, I will have more questions and a detailed explanation around that. Okay, so that is something which is very, very important for each one of you to understand.